was how long the wait was. They just bought this house and wanted to move into ASAP, but it's an incredibly busy time of the year for the industry. The companies you reach out to are directly they aren't chomping at the bit. Now they're going to lose the trades they lined up because
I mean, that works.
oh, that's beautiful. This is some gorgeous karma. This is honestly one of the best things about running your own business, for example. When I used to work as a
Okay, so
consultant,
don't grab the Iron Shackle. Don't grab Brave Axe. Or I guess don't buy the Brave Axe. Pretty much the same thing. Then obviously manualist Clover Fight, or Clover Spare, I guess.
You work with a sponsor that turns out to be really whack, or someone is making weird demands. You just don't work. Or you just say, no thank you, I don't have a boss to answer to, so my boss is so tired she thinks I should be paying bills for her, and the guy she cheated with. Oh my god, she basically wants him to roleplay the cup chair in a hotel room. Oh dear god, man.
And that's pretty much it, I think. Oh yeah, obviously Weaponless King. I was not looking. I was not looking.
Paid most of her bills, provided a nice place, nails and hair done regularly, dates every weekend.
No, the background noise. I keep saying that, it's fine. Whatever. Bad cliffs, but that's totally fine.
Because I had family in the area. If I asked the new guy, what does with? No? What the hell? But since they didn't have any money, I needed to continue paying for food and vet bills. Instead, I kicked her out and kept my dog. Pretty valid. At that
It's like 424. You know, not great, but not terrible either.
But she didn't. She contacted my work and threatened to sue them, stating, "Your employee's actions cost me everything," and tried to insist they settle outside of court with her. Instead, my work filed
Okay.
bogus charges to people instead of, I don't know, trying to get back on your feet with your new boyfriend. That just seems like a waste of time and money, especially if you're struggling. You would think she would stop at that point, but she didn't. She started messaging every family member of mine that she could find and told them I cost her everything out of spite just because she moved on with someone else. Moved on with someone else. That's a metaphor for I cheated but still wanted to keep all your stuff. And the least they could do
I went too late, that's fine.
That very often but still expecting them to be there for her as a partner, even though she isn't, and she very obviously checked out of the relationship with disrespectful manner. So
Ignore that.
that's just absolutely relationship unless you want to be in a relationship and the things that come with it, I suppose. What a nutty story. Our neighbors have been having pool parties at our pool while we are not home for years. Into your yard. Is that what you're saying? My husband and I purchased a house with a pool. Now we are acquainted.
Okay, this is 712.
Now, normally we open the pool early morning, open until the end of October. Then our weather was hot, and we had a very cool and very
wet. 7-Eleven, okay.
Plus, we have been helping two extended family members who are having health issues. So, because of this, we haven't had our pool open yet this year. Normally, we go to the family lake house for a week during each of the 3 major holidays. But we didn't go for Memorial Day because there was some flooding around the lake this year. And because family member was just discharged from the hospital yesterday, and July the 4th being Thursday this year, we decided to stay home this year. Several times in June, the little girl next door and she started crying. That's a little bit of a giveaway that something is going on that isn't really supposed to be going on. Now, we have never had any of the neighbors over to use our pool, so I didn't understand why she was crying over us not opening her pool. I mean, yeah, then it would be a reasonable expectation, right? It's like, oh, the neighborhood girl that plays with our kids or whatever, or you know, she comes in and makes a different pool, doesn't get to like borrow the pool this year. Oh, that's a bummer. But if they're already not using it at all, very strange reaction, right? Well, I spoke with the neighbors. Apparently, our neighbors on the right have been having a small family party at our pool every 4th of July when we are gone. This has been going on for years. Their tradition of July is actually breaking in our yard. That's literally crazy. Oh my god. The neighbor on the left thought we had given the other neighbors permission to use our pool. We did give them permission to retrieve any balls or toys that ended up in our yard, but never permission to use our pool, especially when we are not at home. Oh my god, Timmy kicked the ball into the neighbor's pool. Let her swim around for the whole day and look for it. I mean, you gave us permission to do this. On the gate, and my husband did show the neighbor how to open the gate to retrieve his kids' toys. So now my husband,
929, not bad.
his gadgets, is going to have several more cameras installed around the exterior of the house, covering the gate and police. Luckily, we have a friend who does cameras and home automation systems. I am annoyed our neighbors have been using our pool without permission, but my husband is happy and can use more cameras.
Oops.
Now, do we confront the neighbors and let them know we know they have been using our pool, or just wait and see if they say anything about our new security cameras? That is weirdly
First deviation of the run. Donuts. It's donuts.
Happy fourth and went home. A little bit sussy, isn't it? Is he also gonna cry? I don't know. But it didn't work. Little girl, maybe we should try it. I went back in to grab my purse, and my husband had a conversation with the neighbor before I left. When I got home, our friend Mike was there. Security cameras and home automation systems for gadgets. My husband loves gadgets. Mike must have multiple cameras and several gadgets. Some of which he always get ahead of me. I agreed to all, but the cameras and almost all the gadgets. I think husband was something plan knowing he would have to give up the That's how you do it. You give a higher bid because you know the other person. Tom, our insurance guy, comes over and Mike is back and has a drone to help him find the best camera positions. Really, I think he just wanted to show off his gadgets. Tom, we're outside. We're all around the house and occasionally inside. Like the kids and stuff casually bring friends home from school and they break into the pool. Man, they have really industrialized this breaking into the neighbor's pool. I get the feeling that this neighbor uses their pool more than they do themselves. It's kind of wild.
Alright, second deviation. Do not forget this time. I also forgot to save my splits because I'm stupid. I'm a stupid idiot. But it's totally fine.
Send a registered letter our permission from entering our fenced-in backyard. Oh yeah, I mean I could see that being used as an excuse. Oh no, we're totally just gonna pick up a ball that flew in over the backyard. You know, we're bringing towels and swim gear and stuff, but that's beside the point. So before Mike and Tom left, the neighbors on the right, pool party neighbors, come home, both husband and wife. My husband asked to talk to them, and with Mike and Tom as witnesses,
Slight mishap, but that's fine.
that we will avoid the cameras pointing at their windows. Indicated that we were taking these measures to hopefully lower our homeowners' insurance rates. Husband and they exchange a few looks.
Second deviation, don't forget.
Appreciate the heads up. So hopefully this
I saw you, sticky keys.
But if there are any other updates, I will try to close them. you don't have to deal with the confrontation when they are obviously doubling down and lying, and you don't have to set up cameras and try to make an ordeal like after the fact. You know, like, no, if anyone goes into our backyard, it's gonna be cameras and stuff, and you know, then they have the information, but you don't have to be patient because these people have already shown that they're liars. So honestly, dealt with in a very nice way.
Okay. And the last deviation is obviously not buying the thing, and then King is fucking weaponless. It's obvious.
I lived there for the better part of a decade before buying a larger home with my parents really wanted to live there because it was small and easy to maintain. They have foreclosed the house, so no way would they be capable of someone getting a mortgage. That's why they want the house for free from family. Also, six-figure inheritance. $53. That's literally less than 1% of an increase. Ladies, have you seen what rents look like nowadays? Be happy and be silent. What the My mother lost hers, claiming I'm a money-hungry birch. She was going to rip out everything she did, bargain and other cosmetic changes that I owe her, and I didn't evict her because it's her house. Okay, money-hungry birch for $3 a month. Ooh, those sweet $36 squeezing out of my poor.
Why are like half of my splits starting with the, okay, 0 0 0 0? What the fuck? This game.
My oh my god, with family like this, who needs enemies? Man, it's kind of like a bit of a refreshing story, isn't it? When like the landlord, I'm saying landlord because it's just a family renting a house to another family for like not rent.
Okay. That's fine. Must have, I don't know. Totally fine.
You see what I talked about earlier in the video? Like how to until this point. Someone like the mom in the story. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. My father demanded the bill the man has to see about ripping them off. P.S. The house is a commutable distance. A freaking Manhattan, so the apartment.
Okay, at least I got that. That's totally fine. I don't know if this skin's still 26, but I believe so.
They are so out of touch. They have no idea what rents look like at the moment. Holy shit. This is a house with a large yard for their dog. I could easily get $2,000 a month.
I could have gone left, it's fine. I usually go right because you only hold right in this game. I have enough health to make it through, I think. I just need to not get hit 500 times and then I'm good. You know, go big or go home.
Fancy car or whatever, you know. So he is kind of giving this to them for free, you know, and they have this attitude about it. Come on. And on top of that, they're accusing you of being basically a thief and they're going to steal your house, yada yada yada.
I think I might take off my headphones for this one, or at least keep one of my ears open. Maybe actually.
I guess my father divorcing. So the father is like, hey there, maybe you should calm down a bit because
Let's take you keys disabled here. This one, okay, looks fine. Ah, shit. Okay. We got to 6.5 red zone. Oh, shit. This is sure.
Because I had a job. I mean, that seems incredibly expensive unless the family is like...
Okay, 2646.
If anything,
Not bad.
encourage the kid to work more so they can have more freedom with their money. If the kid decides to take like a summer job and you say, oh good, now we're gonna stop buying you food and clothes, it's like that's not a motivator, because then you're just telling the kid, oh, if I stop getting summer jobs, then I'm gonna get food and clothes for free again. So I'm basically working for no benefit.
Alright, so...
And thought I was doing a good thing. I also wanted to keep this house because I love it and get to move in one day. It's just too small for us as a young family. I mean, it's like an amazing house to move back into like in a few years. You know, if the kids grow up and go back to
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum.
Or allow my child to go to college and want to have fun without parents hanging around or racking up the income. That also smart planning. Also, he threatens divorce all the time. I doubt she will actually go through with it. Tell your dad to go through with it. Tell your dad he can keep the house by himself if he goes through with the divorce. I would just do that. Get this mom out of the picture. She's a nightmare. Jesus Christ. I won a jackpot on a cruise. Now my brother wants me to give him his fair share. Just as the title says, I won a small jackpot. A little over 10K. My brother was with me when I won. After getting the hand pay, I gave him $2,000. Afterwards, he was so excited the next day. Actually, he proceeded to demand his. Because he believes we should have split it even. also heard from mutual friends that he's been calling me greedy and how I am selfish. You shouldn't have given him anything. And make sure he never gets another dime. We've always given each other some money after he wins. He won earlier in the cruise for $1,000 and only gave me 100. What we give is nowhere near half what the other has won. This money is the largest either one of us has ever won. So he wanted more money than I was going to give him. I learned my lesson. He won't get another dime from me. He gave you 1/10 of his price, and you gave him 2/10 of yours. He's got a lot of nerve to demand more. Yeah, bro owes OP another 100, and you're square. That's a fair point. I would just use that argument. What an entitled brother. Money really does bring out the worst in people, doesn't it? Bro got a free 2K. What are you complaining about? Karen. Do you know who I am? Me. No, tell us. Karen. My husband is... That's your husband. Tell us who you are. This happened on Thursday, but I forgot to post this. So I, 27M, was walking to the metro when I saw a guy getting harassed on this short way. This is what I can remember them saying.
2646.
Dutch. Man, you have been following
let's see. Time saves or time losses include but are not limited to
me blurting out.
just losing about a second in cliffs, obviously. A bit of RNG in Castletown Lancer and the Forest Lancer. Fields of Hopes and Dreams, obviously I could save like 2 seconds because of that stupid clock puzzle. Checkerboard, I got first turn Suzy Death in this. And then obviously I missed your R, so there's some time save there, and I missed a turn on King. So that's 10. So that's like 30 seconds in late game and 10. Okay, so 40. I'm gonna say 35-ish seconds. So I think this can push to like a 1x or maybe an 0x, but I'm not too sure. Obviously, this is also on survey program, so demo has a few more time saves, around like 3 seconds, so maybe I could see an 0x if this actually becomes a category, but like, you know, I'm just doing this for fun. Shout out to Noel, obviously, for giving me this idea and coming up with this silly little route. Well, coming up with the idea. I just made the route on my head. In my head. The Clover thing I knew from experience because... Well, I knew from practice and experience because I did, like, obviously I didn't know up until, like, when I started learning how to speedrun that you could use the manual. Which, to be fair, it wasn't that long, but I knew that there was some, I don't know what I'm trying to say with Clover, but Clover is not too bad. It's just, I actually don't know if you need to do exactly all that, but I think that's the most optimal you can make Clover, the Clover fight at least. But yeah, pretty good. Let me screenshot this. Bang. Bang.